Okay, I'm back, and that video I reached the max, which was an hour. So it cut off at an hour, which is perfect. Um, but I'm really pretty much done recording videos today, because I do need to finish virginity, and that will be the last thing, the last topic on point two. Like I said, hold on. This is what I have here. This look. So you see those, all those points. We're on number two. We're only on number two right now. We're on number two. See, so that's what that would be points. The points are each of those things. We're on point two at this point. Various topics on each point. So virginity is the last topic on point two, and then I'll go to point three. And I'm about, after I'm done with this, I am going to state all the points I have planned. But right now, I'm pretty much done with the virginity, but there is a few more things I want to say on the virginity part of it. But basically, I just want to talk about something that I found very necessary to talk about and to clear up, because it's really an issue at this point, and I just need people to have the right information in regards to me, because that's the issue. Because I need people to be able to trust me, because you have to, like literally, you have to be able to trust me. So I have to clear up anything that is not untrue or that may be a barrier in trust, and that would be children. I have to talk about this. It's very important. Children as well as animals. I have to talk about this. Basically, I don't know what's going on as to what was said, who said what rumors went on, and who said what. But I just have to clarify this. I am not a child molester. I have to clear this up. I am not a child molester, okay? I'm not sexually attracted to children. I do not look at children and become aroused. I do not think about children and become aroused. I do not have any desire to be sexually connected to any child or animal. Like, cause listen, there's a lot of fucked up rumors going out here about me, and I just have to clear this shit up, and it's because it's really an issue. Now I need to state what the facts are. Okay, I wrote a confession, as I stated, last year in the mental hospital, Western Psychiatric, in Pittsburgh. I wrote a confession over a 3-day stay. Well, not in over 3 days, but I wrote a confession there my last night in Western Psych, because last year I had spent 3 days in Western Psych, and on my third day, throughout the night, I had wrote a confession, 13 pages, 13-page confession. And basically, as I stated, a confession, it is the purpose of a confession, as I previously stated, is to confess all your wrongdoings. Okay, a confession is focused on wrongdoings. Okay, so when you write a confession, you are confessing your wrongdoings to God. Okay, that's what the purpose of a confession is. No one is required to see your confession. Okay, but like I said, the confession is written, and its purpose is to confess your wrongdoings to God. Because as I stated, God knows everything you have done in your life. He knows everything everyone has ever done in their life. Okay, He knows that. Okay, the purpose of the confession is He wants you to confess those things to Him, because He wants to see if you're going to lie about your wrongdoings. He wants to see, can you be trusted? He wants to see if you're going to lie about your wrongdoings, okay, and what you have done. Because He knows what you have done. He knows everything you've done. He wants to see if you're going to lie. Because literally, some people lie on confessions, okay, and it's a big no-no. nope, big no. Because you're showing that God cannot trust you. That's what, when you lie on a confession, God is deeming you unworthy. He's deeming you a liar, not to be trusted. That's what he will deem you. So that is why you cannot lie on that. And I was instructed last year to stop lying, to tell the truth, and to, I was instructed to not lie anymore. And I was instructed to immediately start telling the truth, you know. And that meant confessing all of my wrongdoings. Even though he knew what I had done wrong, he wanted to test me and see if I was going to lie or not, okay? And I knew this while I was writing it, okay? A confession is not for people. It's not for any human. It's not for people at all, okay? You can share your confession with whoever you want to share it with. You know, you can share it with your family. You can share it with your spouse, your husband, your wife. You can share that if you want. Because I think that is a good idea at some point, to share it with a few people that you can trust, because that is a way for them to know more about you and get to know you. You know, but you know, you don't have to, you're not writing it for them though. I want you to understand that when you write a confession, it's not for your family, it's not for that reason, it's not for any kind of people, it's for God. That's who it's for. It's between you and God. So whoever you want to show is whoever you want to show. So, you know, that is the point of that. So I think what happened is I had wrote the confession, and I, along with a lot of other things, I did not just write the confession. I had wrote writings and thoughts down over that whole 3 days I was in the hospital. Over 3 days I wrote these things, okay? Okay, so it was not just a confession, okay? So basically I went to the supermarket. I was about to post a confession. I put that, if you look on my Instagram, you know who I am. I'm back. That's my Instagram. If you look on that Instagram, you will see that I posted a couple of the writings that I meant to post. I was intended to post more of those as well. And I would also have a post on there where I say the following is my 13-page confession. Meaning I was about to share my confession online. Okay, I was about to post my confession. Okay. So I was, at that moment, I was told to go to, I went to the supermarket. A friend of mine asked me, could I take her to the supermarket, because I was driving at this time, and I agreed. So basically, I took the confession with me, because I didn't trust it with anyone at that point. Because I had told my sister to look in it and read it, because there was something in there that caused the issue in our relationship. So I also wanted to clear that up with her as to what actually happened with that situation. So I told her she could read it. And basically, I didn't leave it there because I didn't trust it anymore, because she said she had already read it, and I didn't want to just leave it sitting around. So, you know, I took the confession with me to the supermarket, and I ended up leaving the confession on the newsstand in the supermarket, because I was carrying it around. We got to checkout, and I got on my phone, and actually, this is the truth. The reason I forgot about, I had sat down the confession, because I had sat it down. The newsstand was right there. There was other magazines and whatnot. I sat it down there.